All right, guys. So I don't know how many people are gonna show up tonight. I did not write a title. I don't know why I didn't. So forgive me. Um. So yes, we are gonna be doing a live cooking show tonight. I'm not gonna lie. I did not want to go live. I just have been in a funk the last 2 days, y'all. But I am trying to be consistent. I am trying so hard to be consistent because I really want to come back on YouTube full time and be here with y'all and give y'all good content. So y'all, please bear with me, but I promise you, I will not go a week without putting up a video or contact coming on here and talking to y'all. So I'm going to film later tonight because I'm a nighttime filmer. I'm a nighttime stalker, right? Um, but I decided to do a live cooking show. So tonight we're gonna be making spinach um, with pancetta, with shallots and tomatoes. We're gonna fry some chicken wings and we're gonna make some creamy mashed potatoes. So let's go ahead and head over to the kitchen. The only thing I don't like about going live on YouTube is you cannot have music because they will hit you with copyright, right? So, yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about going live on YouTube. They make it impossible to, have a good time. So, let me just push everything back a little bit so you guys can see. So yeah, we got our potatoes all cleaned off. And we are going to be snacking. And we are also going to be cooking. I got me some French onion chicken dips because I'm a snacker when I cook. I didn't bring any alcohol, but it's to be continued. So I have this new device that follows me around. See y'all, we on the come up, okay? So I already cleaned my potatoes, and we're gonna go ahead and slice them. And I like my potatoes with the skin on them, my mashed potatoes. Some people don't. So if you're following this recipe and you don't like your potatoes with the skin on them, then by all means go ahead and peel them. But I like mine's with the skin on. Ooh. So in a little bit, what I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and heat the oil up. And I'm going to fry some chicken. I'm going to show y'all how to get some crispy, tasty fried chicken. But we need to get the potatoes started first because, they take the longest. But we're going to be on here for about an hour or two until dinner is done because I'm doing a full live cooking show, okay? So, yeah. These potatoes is hard as crap. And my knife is really sharp, so I shouldn't be struggling. So I did go over to TikTok and post that I was going live. I didn't post anything on Facebook because the truth is, I really don't have a lot of you guys subscribe to my Facebook channel, so it would be pointless. And the people I do have over there that are subscribed, I know they're not gonna watch anyway. But I did want to share with TikTok because a lot of people on TikTok don't know who Bam is, and that's partially my fault. But we're going to change all of that going into 2025 because I plan on being more active on social media, building my platform back up, and just kind of like letting you guys get to experience Bam Octavia in North Carolina. It is so crazy. When I first started this channel, you guys know I was living out in Kansas. So yeah, life is much different now than it was back then. So you know, I was somebody wise. I was in my late 20s, I think, late 20s. Yeah, late 20s. So what do we need out of here? Heavy cream and vegetable stock. And let's go ahead and turn the back eye on. And let's go ahead and cut the grease off so it can be heating up too. So yeah, life was very much different, you know, back then. So, you know, it's different now. But okay, so for my mashed potatoes, I do not boil my mashed potatoes in water. I use chicken stock and heavy cream. Now, I don't have to drain my potatoes. I just put enough in there so that my potatoes can cook and get soft. And then I just mash everything together. This is going to take your mashed potatoes up to a whole nother level. You don't have to cover them. You just want to make sure if it's enough water in there, stock in there for them to steam. And I'll show you guys what I mean. That's about how much chicken stock's in there. So yeah, you don't have to put a lot in there. I know the camera like, girl, be still. So yeah, if I can get it open. And we're gonna let our taters cook. As soon as I find, I don't need the lid. Let's go ahead and just plop them on the stove. All right, so we got our mashed potatoes on the stove. And we're gonna make some chicken wings. We're gonna go ahead and season the chicken wings. Put this back in the refrigerator. Pull the sour cream out because we're gonna need that sour cream for the mashed potatoes. When I make mashed potatoes, I season my mashed potatoes. I love a good mashed potato. Grab my shallot because we're gonna be making. I'm over here. I'm gonna grab my shallot because we're gonna be making spinach with pancetta, tomato, and garlic. So we have all of that right here. Tomatoes already been cleaned. We got our butter, and we got our pancetta, and we got our organic spinach. So that's gonna be the last thing we do. So let's put all of that to the side. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and season our chicken. But before we season our chicken, let's go ahead and season our flour. We got our oil heating up. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll talk about what we're gonna be using on the chicken. All right. So I'm gonna add some seasoning salt in. I don't like to add too much of seasoning, but I don't like to not taste seasoning in my flour. So that's some garlic powder and some onion powder. So yeah, just enough to, like, you know, give that coating some type of taste. Make sure you guys are thumbsing up this video. I'm gonna leave the lids off of these too. So I just want to tell y'all, don't come over here in trying to be skinny and healthy. I mean, we have our moments. Like, I'm going to do some plant-based meals still because I still eat plant-based. Sometimes I still eat vegetarian. I do have my moments where I just do a lot of high protein. So you don't get everything over here, y'all. So just stick with me. Just, you know, stick with me. So we're going to go ahead and just shake that flour up. Alright. Grab some tongs because I don't really want to be touching chicken with my bare hands right now. Oh, Jack. So let's go ahead. So the first thing I like to do is start out with some seasoning salt, onion powder. You know, the traditional seasoning that us brown skinned black people like to use. Garlic powder. And I like to do some lemon pepper seasoning. Everybody got a way how they season their chicken. This is just how I season mine. And I like to do some hot sauce. Well, I'm glad you was thinking about me. Hey. So let's add some hot sauce. And then I'm from Alabama. And we like to use mustard on some of our fried food. So I always use a little bit of French's mustard. And also it helps, you know, to make everything stick. So I just did enough chicken for me for dinner tonight and enough for me to have for work tomorrow. Yeah, I cleaned this chicken, but I just found a feather. I just, you know, the chicken is organic, so I guess I can't be too picky. I cleaned it though. And how I clean my chicken? Vinegar, water, lime. I know people say you don't have to clean your chicken. Clean your chicken. Have y'all heard what they was doing to the goddamn turkeys? Clean your motherfucking chicken, okay? Clean your chicken. All right, so our chicken is seasoning. Ta-ta. And I'm gonna switch cutting boards. If y'all ever wonder why I have two cutting boards, because like how I mix that chicken on there, I don't want to cross-contaminate. So let me just wash my hands. So that's why I always have two cutting boards. Y'all, do y'all like the new phone stand? Well, it's not new. I didn't have it. I just hadn't pulled it out. I have so many things that I purchased for when I came back to YouTube that I just never used. And I haven't really used this, but I like it because I can sit the camera in one location. It's the perfect height for me, and it swivels. Let's grab some paper towels. Y'all see all my mess on the counter? Yeah. But yeah. Let's see what you said. Oh, you ain't heard about the turkey? Lord. Let me grab some chip and some dips because you see the heat up and the potatoes boiling. Like I said, we're going to be on here. We doing a full cooking show. But y'all, let me tell y'all about that bullshit, okay? Ooh, child. Let me grab my Dr. Pepper and my chips and dips. Like I said, we on here to cook the whole meal. So, you know, y'all's in the house for me. And like I said, this is Big Back University over here. Okay? So no judging. This is a judge-free zone. I'm right here, girl. Turn around. Okay, so I had to get me a stool so I could squat. You know what I'm saying? Eat some chip and dip. You know, chill out while the grease heating up. Because, you know, I got to have me a little pre-game. But yes, okay, so they have auditors who come into like these food facilities. I work in a food facility, creating one of America's favorite snacks. But we have people from the FDA and, you know, other places, the state, local, that come in to like just see if we're doing our job. Sometimes they'll send people undercover. Like companies like Walmart or Target who buy products from us, they would go into the plants and do walkthroughs. Anybody who's worked in food manufacturing can tell you about it. The food regulations are so strict. We do hourly audits, you know, checking the temperature of each batch. It's a lot of stuff you have to keep up with. It's a lot of paperwork because you're playing with America's food, right? So they was really playing with American food. So they went to this butterball plant allegedly. And they found that some of the men who worked in the plant were essaying the turkeys. Hmm. That's what I was thinking. So these men were penetrating the turkeys while the turkeys were alive and dead. Yes. It was the butterball turkeys. And I was appalled. I was shocked. I'd even say flabbergasted. But that's what was going on. So I did turkey wings for Thanksgiving. Plus, it was just me. Hmm. That was crazy to me, y'all. That was real crazy. So yeah, it was all over TikTok. It was all on Facebook. It was all over the national news. And it's crazy because when you work in a food facility, they have cameras everywhere. Where I work, we have cameras everywhere. Everything is timed. I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand. Mm. These dips and chips are good though. Y'all know I'm buying. Yes, beyond file. But that's what they said. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. So even though I didn't feel like filming or going live today, because I still have things going on. Thank you, baby. I'm happy to see y'all again soon. I'm happy to be back. I'm gonna get me another device so that I can see what y'all are saying because y'all know I'm blind. I'm 40. Um, I digress. What was I saying? I was saying something. I forgot. Oh yeah, I scheduled myself off today, and I am going to be doing a video after we get off of here and finish cooking. I'm going to be doing a video, and after I finish the video, I'm going to start editing it so you guys can get it by the end of the week. I really am trying to be consistent. I really was in my feelings today because this job is driving me crazy. And I just keep telling myself every week since I've been back that I have to treat YouTube like it's my job. I do. Y'all, these jobs will really put you through it. These jobs and human beings in general really put you through it. But my thing is that I want to come back on YouTube. I want to expand on TikTok. I want to build my audience back up. I want to talk to you guys weekly. I want to get back to a point to where I can talk to y'all daily. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to be a full-time content creator, but I do know that this is my outlet. This is what I like to do. This is what I love to do. This is what I'm passionate about. And despite what's going on in my life, I'm not going to let everything that's going on in my life that's affecting me rob me of what I do that makes me happy. Because like how I was dreading it, I'm fine now that I'm on here. I was having anxiety. I really had to talk myself up, but a bitch got to eat too, so I made the menu tonight with the and knowing that I was gonna be cooking for you guys. So a lot of it is just me holding myself accountable and coming on here and showing up and doing the work, doing the videos, doing the editing, being consistent, and holding myself accountable. And I have to do that. No matter how I'm feeling or what's going on, because to me, this is my job. This is a part of who I am. When you really feel passionate about something, it's hard to walk away from it. Mm. The grease is starting to smell, y'all, so you know what that means. The potatoes are boiling, boiling, boiling. Ooh, that Dr. Pepper getting cold. Jesus. All right. Let me take it out to the stove. All right. And let's bring over the chicken. Y'all hear them potatoes boiling? Let me turn the vent light on so y'all can see. What is that light? Jesus. Y'all, I don't really use the microwave like that. I see the vent fan, surface fan. Surface light. Yeah, okay. I might need to put y'all up a little high on something. All right, I'm this way, chick. I'm this way. Well, I guess she didn't like me talking to her like that. All right. All right, so we're going to go ahead. And first, we're going to test our grease. Y'all, I really do like this camera stand. What y'all think? So how do you test your grease? If that's sizzle, sizzle, that means it's ready. Now, I like to fry with a cast iron skillet. That's just what it is for me, y'all. I'm gonna let it get a little bit more hotter. Just a little bit more. But I personally, I like to use, I hope my titties don't fall out. This is what you get when we go live. Y'all gonna get all of me and you know what it is. Forgive the counter because this is the cookbook that I've been researching out of, and that is my lunchbox. So don't pay attention to what's going on back there. Okay? Focus on what we're doing. And that's cooking this damn chicken. What was I about to say? I was about to say something. My mind went blank. See? I digress. Stick with me though. Y'all know my subjects jump around. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I like to use cast iron when I'm frying. Now you can use a deep fryer. If you're not a good fryer, get you a deep fryer. You know what I'm saying? Get you a deep fryer. Let me pick this up a little bit. Get you a deep fryer, and it'll help you. You know what I'm saying? With frying your food. But me, I'm a southern lady, honey, and I like a good cast iron skillet. You know, and you don't want to overcrowd your pan. When you cooking chicken, don't overcrowd your pan, baby. That's the first rule of thumb. Don't overcrowd your pan. And toss that chicken in that flour, baby. And stop using the bags from the grocery store. Because for some reason, they always have a damn hole in them. Lord Jesus. I mean, I know I grew up using them and did them bags too. But they always had a hole in them. So you always end up using 2 or 3. So yeah, we're not going to do that. Ooh, I'm looking for something. But I can't find it. Oh shit. Y'all bear with me. See, this is live and living color. This is what I'm doing right here. Because once I put my chicken in the flour and put it in the grease, I don't use the same thing. No. that chicken wing in there. I'm gonna have to knock. But is your kitchen clean anyway if you ain't mopping? Is it really clean if you ain't mopping? I'm just asking. We put 2 more pieces in now. Finish the space. Shake the chicken. 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 All right. Now, once you get your chicken in the pan, leave it the hell alone. Don't keep playing with it, okay? Leave it alone until it get golden on one side. Leave it alone. All right. Before I pop some of the flour. Once you get your chicken, just leave it alone. Leave it alone. Look, I got flour all on my titty. Let me wipe this knife. We're going to go ahead and start cutting up our stuff for our spinach. First, let me get a pan for the chicken. All right. So, how did I have it like this the last time? Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and cut up our tomato for our spinach. And ooh, y'all hear that? That baby is sizzling. I keep the seeds in my tomato. And I like to use a vine tomato. I just like to give it a couple of, like, you know, rough chops. And I like to use a shallot with my spinach. It just gives off a better taste than a regular onion. And it's stronger, but it tastes so much better. And it still burn your eyes. Woo! Y'all, I'm crying. All right. Let's get rid of the hot sauce and the mustard. Put that back in the refrigerator. Y'all, that shallot spot took me out. We're going to hold on to the the onion and garlic powder because we're gonna use that in the mashed potatoes. So what was I saying? I was talking about something. Oh yeah, so we have our pancetta. I went ahead and got the pancetta from the store. We're gonna saute the pancetta and the shallots together first. Then we're gonna add in the tomatoes and the garlic. Then we're gonna add in the butter and the garlic. We're gonna add in the butter first. We're gonna saute the shallots and the tomatoes, and then we're gonna add in the garlic. And after we add in the garlic, we're gonna add in the spinach. Backwards. Let me say that again. Brain scrambled. We're going to start off by sauteing and frying off the pancetta with the shallots. Then we're gonna add in the tomatoes. Then we're gonna add in some butter, and then we're gonna add in the spinach. Okay, that's the way it goes. I got you. I can't ever get these things open. I really should put a towel under there. All right. So yeah, we got everything for that. Y'all, I really am enjoying coming back to YouTube. It's gonna just take me some time to get reacclimated and to learn to be okay with the views, because sometimes I see videos and they don't get a lot of views and it makes me sad because I want people to see it. But I know that I'm basically starting over with a high subscriber count with people who probably forgot about me because I haven't shown up to being consistent. And that's just something that I have to deal with. So my goal is to post something at least 2 times a week, even if it's just a live and a regular video, or more if I can. That's my goal. That is what I want to do. So y'all just, bear with me. It's coming. I'm going to give you guys what you deserve. Yeah, it will take some time. I just have to be patient with myself. That's another thing, like learning to be patient with myself. All right. So let's go ahead and turn the spoon. So we flip the chicken. It's looking all nice, golden brown. Chicken wings don't typically take that long to cook, so you really don't have anything to really worry or stress about. You know what I'm saying? That was so funny. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put some more wings in the bag. Do about 5. Had to move my reindeer out the way. Thank you, honey. That's what I'm going for. I just just love to cook my mashed potatoes the way I showed y'all with the heavy cream and the with heavy cream and the vegetable stock or vegetable broth because it gives the potatoes so much flavor. I am gonna be adding in some sour cream, butter, and Parmesan cheese, which I need to open all of these because they're not open. Okay, that's open now. That's the open now. And let's open the Parmesan cheese. And on top of that, I'm gonna drop a stick of butter into that mashed potatoes, y'all. Like, I'm not even playing. So our chicken is cooking. So how are you guys doing tonight? I still have another video. I put the crab meat in the freezer. I'm still gonna do the stuffed shells, stuffed oysters. Y'all, I was sick last week. What I don't know if you guys know that. I was sick. I left work Friday before Thanksgiving because I was sick. And I still managed to get my cake video done. I still managed to come on and do my makeup. And I just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. And y'all, I was sick. I think I did 2 videos that week. I recorded 2 videos that week. And I was sick. So even though I wasn't in the best mood mentally tonight, I knew that if I could get up and do that, that I could get up and come on here, make myself some dinner, watch a movie. Probably about 1 o'clock, I will do my makeup and my hair, and then I'll probably film until about 5 o'clock in the morning. I'll clean everything up. Yeah, I was really trying to put myself back together because, baby, I was throw up. But, yeah, so that's what I'm going to do after I finish cooking dinner. I'm going to clean everything up. I'm going to set up the lights, measure everything out, you know, watch a little TV and eat dinner. And then I'm going to set up my lights. And then I'm going to get ready to do my video tonight. And by 6 o'clock in the morning, I should be done cleaning up. And I should be in the bed by 7:30 because that's around 7:30, 8 o'clock is usually when I go to sleep so that I can get rested for work. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. So, yeah. I'm really trying, y'all. So, this is like, I guess me, like, pulling myself up by my bootstraps. But it's, but everything that has happened over the last couple of years, it's just been really hard to get on camera. And I'm doing the best that I can. So y'all just, bear with me, please. So we're going to go ahead and heat up our pan, get our pan nice and hot for the pancetta. Let me turn the chicken first. One more time. That little weenie right there done. All right, yeah, let me turn that stove down on that. So we got our eye heating up. Bring y'all over here with my. All right. And I've been having a real come to Jesus moment over the last couple months. I like my job, right? Because it's dealing with food and heavy equipment, right? But I also realized that like working for a large corporation is not necessarily for me. So here's the chicken, y'all. Can y'all see the chicken? Um, it's not for me. It has not worked out for me. I have been trying, and I have really been struggling to not, for lack of a better word, KO one of my coworkers, or all of them, for that matter. So yeah, I've really been struggling and trying to find my way working in the public sector. Um, because I don't tell. Well, I think I have like two coworkers who watch my channel. Um, but I don't really tell people like what my disabilities are, because I feel like when I do on jobs, people automatically treat me different, not realizing like you can very seriously underestimate me and get yourself fucked up. But yeah, it's just been one of those things. I should have opened this pancetta. Turn it so you guys can see. This way. It's following my face, y'all. Sorry about that. All right. I'm this way, baby. Yeah, the only thing about it is that this thing follows your face, so I have to stay somewhere I can see my face, y'all. So that's why I'm doing that. Maybe if I move it back, there we go. The potatoes are almost done, so I'm gonna turn them on low. And I need to start cooking more, because y'all, if I don't cook, I have to buy food out of the house, and it's just so expensive. And I never get full. When I eat fast food, I never get full. I always end up hungry and angry. So this also motivates me to cook. Let's go ahead. We're going to throw the shallots in there. All right. I really need to call the rent office because I got an eye on my stove this way. I got an eye on my stove that does not work. Well, it works, but it's broke. So I need them to come fix that eye because I need all four burners. Like, honestly, the thing I look forward to the most is about buying a house or building a house, like for myself, and having like my dream kitchen with like six burner stove with like a grill in the middle where I can use like a six burner where I can use like a cast iron flat top on it, the middle eye, metal two eyes or whatever. I look so forward to doing that because it's wild to me. Yeah. Okay, let's taste the chicken wing. Woo! That chicken wing busting. Mm. Woo! That is delicious. Just letting that pancetta cook down. Oh, that's good. Now we're gonna go ahead and add in our tomatoes. And get ready to add in our butter and garlic. I use a lot of pancetta. You don't have to use this much, or you can even use bacon. Y'all, I like to cook listening to music, but you know, YouTube is, honey, they don't play about copyrights. Tablespoon of garlic. Mm, 2 tablespoons of butter. let's go ahead and put the rest of the chicken in the bag. Get our spinach ready. Y'all, I got towels to wash tonight. I need to wash my uniforms. I'm gonna have my towels and stuff. Well, my uniforms, I can wash them first, so I can put them in the dryer before I go to sleep. But I'm gonna start washing right before I, sit down and eat my dinner. After I get off live with you guys, I'll put my uniforms in the washer. Okay, that's all the chicken. This way. Now, if you wanted to turn it into cream spinach, I'm going to show y'all how. Which, no, because I don't want cream spinach. I just really want regular spinach. Boy, I was about to change the whole recipe. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start adding our spinach in. And you got to remember, spinach, like, wilts down. So just know that it's going to wilt down. Just save enough spinach for me to spinach wrap. Let's come take care of these mashed potatoes. A little salt and pepper. I like to use sea salt. All right. Can y'all see me? All right. So let's go ahead and start by putting our butter in there. Some black pepper. And the reason we don't have to add milk is because we already added it when we cooked it. So we already added the milk and we already have the broth, chicken broth in there. So that's why we don't have to add that. And we'll add in a little bit of sour cream. Like 2 big tablespoons. That's it. And some Parmesan cheese. Okay. So now we're gonna just go ahead and mash our potatoes. And stop cooking y'all mashed potatoes and water. Y'all potatoes and water when you're making like potatoes. Mashed potatoes. Just stop. Let's taste. It's so delicious. All right, y'all. Those are the mashed potatoes. I like to put them back on the stove for about 5 minutes to let them thicken up a little bit. But yeah, those are the mashed potatoes. On low. Everything smells so good, y'all. I gotta clean the whole kitchen and then set up to record, do my hair and makeup, because if I can go to them people's job for 12 hours, I can work at home for myself, doing my YouTube videos and rebuilding my catering business for 12 hours. That's just how I see it. Now, I might need to put the rest of that spinach in there. Y'all, spinach really cooks down. Because I gotta have enough for work tomorrow. Yep, no spinach wrap for me. Alright, let's just throw a couple pieces up off the floor. I'll get that cracks a little bit. Y'all, I am making a mess trying to film. I have really got to get used to that, to doing lives cooking shows, because usually I prep everything. I tried to prep some stuff, but hey, I got to get myself back in the mood. I mean, back in the habit. Just a little garlic and onion powder, y'all. You don't need any salt in there because of the pancetta. are done. I just can't leave stuff on the stove, y'all. Like, gives me the willies. So yeah. We just waiting on those last couple pieces of chicken to be done. And then we'll make our plate. We're gonna make our plate and eat. And I got 8 thumbs up, y'all. Oh my god, thank y'all so much. How long have we been on here? Over an hour. This is about the typical amount of time it takes to cook a dinner. So I'm happy. Oh god. So let's go ahead and start plating up the mashed potatoes. You know what? Just use this one. Oh, I dropped a little mashed potato crumb. Oh my god. I'm over here, girl. Shane, you want to turn back for me? Y'all, I'm so ready to eat. Mm. Y'all see that? Mm. Okay. Everything off? Everything off. All right, y'all. So, here is dinner. I hope you guys liked watching me cook live. Do y'all see? So now, let's eat. That Dr. Pepper is busting. Lord bless you for this food and this house that you helped me provide to cook this food in, and for all the subscribers who come and watch and hang out with me, because I'm really trying my best. Amen. First bite. Now you can still do your potatoes like this if with the skin off. Oof. Look at the spinach. You can use bacon. You can chop your bacon up and fry it. Amen. You can chop your bacon up and fry it with the shallots or onions. The tomatoes are what give it a good taste. You can even use cherry tomatoes. But I had no reason to buy a box of cherry tomatoes for just one recipe. So I just bought a vine tomato. Thank y'all for tuning in. I was supposed to be off work tomorrow, but I'm not. And I'm not mad. I'm kind of, well, okay, I'm lying. I'm kind of mad. Because I was going to actually just film one video tonight and do a live. And then tomorrow try to film like 2 videos. But it didn't work out. So I'm just going to film my other video. And on my next couple of off days, or even probably before I go to sleep, I'll film a couple quick like videos. I do believe that it is a lot harder to work for yourself than to work for a company. Because you have to be motivated even when you don't feel like it. And I know if I want to rebuild my brand and establish myself as a caterer here and reestablish myself here on YouTube, that it's going to take a lot of dedication even when I don't feel good or even when I'm tired. Like, I'm trying to have the same amount of dedication here that I have when I get up and go to my job. That makes me super depressed some days. So I'm trying to build my confidence too with being back on here. And it's not easy. Last week, the week before, when I did the pound cake video, my makeup was messed up. In fact, my face broke out a little bit from the makeup. No, that was the week before, not the pound cake video. My makeup was not looking that good in person, but it looked great on camera. But I got a rash from it. I don't know why. I think it was a primer I used, and I didn't like the way it looked. I felt like it made my face look weird. Last week, I wasn't feeling good, and I still managed to get up and record. And today, I just had a shitty day with my job, like with the amount of games they play. And it really kind of threw me off. So I just made a decision in my head that I wasn't going to let what was going on in my personal life or with my job affect me getting up here on my YouTube platform and going live. And I wasn't going to let it put me in a bad mood. I wasn't going to let it affect my mental health. And I wasn't going to stop it from letting me get my house together, set up, and film for a YouTube video tonight. So I really have had to make a decision if I was going to come back to YouTube, like how I was going to do it and how dedicated I was going to be to doing it. And like I was telling one of my friends, I get up and go to a job that I absolutely hate, and I'm completely dedicated to a company who would not care and who would replace me at a drop of a dime. I need to be that dedicated to my platform and growing my YouTube channel and growing my TikTok and going out and meeting people, taking small orders for cakes, doing small dishes for people and selling them to build my clientele just as I'm dedicated to that job. And y'all, that is really hard because before the pandemic and leaving Alabama, it's gonna be, you guys know, I was getting catering jobs on base and off base. I was selling cakes and I was doing really good. And all of it just kind of like fell apart. Living with somebody who don't like you and somebody who's mean to you will mess up your mental health. And then when I got here to Raleigh, I tried to film, I tried to do stuff. I was just uncomfortable. When I finally did move into my first place, the kitchen was so small. I didn't even like cooking in there on a regular day. But trying to film, it was horrendous. Yeah, so you've been here for a while. You know where I'm coming from. Thank you, love. I'm happy you're on this live tonight. But yeah, it's just been a lot. And I made it up in my mind. This company I'm with, I'm gonna eventually leave. I've been doing everything I can. And I probably can do a little bit more. I really need to focus on finding another job. But I also want to find a job where I have some type of balance. Like, I don't expect a job to have perfect work-life balance, but it needs to have enough balance to where I can still have a life, where I can still invest in myself. And I don't have to kill myself with overtime to make a decent living. So that I can focus on growing my business, rebranding Bama Gurl Cafe, bringing back Bam's Sweet Treats, and that's the goal for 2025. That's the goal. I was watching this lady and she said, sometimes we don't realize we're living in God's answered prayer. And that was about a month ago. And that has really been sitting with me every day. Because I realized I'm sitting in the prayer that I asked for and I didn't realize it. So even when things are looking like not so good, or I'm not feeling good about myself, or I'm not feeling good about the situation with my job, or just my relationships with like family members are going wrong, I have to remember that I'm living in my answered prayer. I have a beautiful home. I have a home where I feel safe. I have a home that makes me feel like it belongs to me. I'm comfortable. Nobody's mistreating me. My bills are paid. Every now and then they might be a little late, but I have food. I have a nice car. I'm starting to really see the people who really love me and stand with me and behind me, who they are, who they're not. It's cold outside. Somebody's outside and they're homeless and they're trying to stay warm. So I'm living in God's answer prayer because being homeless and displaced is a real thing. When I left Alabama, I don't know if I should say this, but I'm gonna say this. I was living with my sister Frida, but basically I was homeless. If my sister wasn't in Virginia, I would have basically been homeless. And when I came back down here to North Carolina to start working, that home did not feel like it was mine. I still felt homeless on the inside. I was nervous. I was scared. So, yeah, I was sleeping on an air mattress for months, and it was done to me intentionally. So, I know that I'm living in God's answered prayer. So, no matter what goes on, I'm going to show up here on YouTube. I'm going to show up for myself and keep working because y'all are just now seeing the finished products of my struggle. This apartment, the car, everything, this is like the end of the struggle for me. You know, I don't really think people realize like what the last 2-3 years have been like for me. I've had to fight. Like, I have literally had to fight. And I'm happy that I didn't just lay down and just let somebody keep mistreating me and take advantage of me or be mean to me, disrespect me, you know, not even take in consideration that we were friends. We had a friendship. So, yeah, you know, struggling with jobs, people on my jobs not treating me right, getting pushed out of the way for a promotion because a manager lied on me. Another manager basically set me up to get attacked by another coworker. You know, it has really, the last 3 years have been rough, but I'm here. So I plan on staying. But yeah, it has not been easy at all. And I didn't even know if I was going to even be able to get back at the end of the year because I'm just now starting to feel like myself. Or, you know, I didn't even know if I was going to be able to make it back. But I'm back and I'm happy that I came back. You know, I just had to really get my life together. I really had to dig myself out of the trenches. Really. You know, I really had to. And if I can do it, anybody can do it. And I didn't have no help. I'm not gonna say I had no help. I had one person who was definitely standing in the back helping me. And I had the support of my siblings. But I had one person who was definitely there for me. And they know who they are. But they was definitely in the trenches with me. And they gave me a lot of love and support. And without that person, I don't know how I would push through. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm glad to be here. And I'm gonna keep showing up. I'm gonna post something every week. I'm gonna try to post anywhere from 1 to 3 times a week. That is my goal. Even if I don't get a video up, I'm gonna still come live and cook or do something or some type of vlog. So y'all just like be patient with your girl. because I'm here and I'm back and I'm not leaving. And I want to really grow, you know, and create and make people laugh and feel special. So, yeah, I'm gonna finish eating my dinner, take about like an hour nap, clean the kitchen, set up the lights. My wig already on. I'm probably gonna just throw a couple curls in her, do a light little makeup, and then I'm gonna get this recipe done. And we're gonna have us a video by the end of the week. I'm just gonna have to take my time when I get off work throughout the week to edit it, but it'll be up by Sunday. So yeah. And then I'll probably come on and eat breakfast with y'all or do something with y'all again this week. But yeah, you guys will see me again before Saturday. I love you all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm so excited. I think we got up to 11 people on this live and I got 9 thumbs up. So that lets me know that I'm doing something right. That is like super, 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 super encouraging. So yeah, I'm going to get off here and finish eating my dinner, clean up, and get ready to film. I got to find something to wear. I think I'm going to wear a red dress. Y'all know I love red. But yeah, I will see you guys. Oh, we made 10. Thank you guys. I see you guys again later in the week. Today's Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? No, it's Wednesday. So yeah, I definitely got to get filming. And I'll see you guys back here before the end of the week. Love you. Remember, treat people the way you want to be treated. That's it.